the Young Fresh Fellows are back up, and there's an album coming out. What can you tell me about this? It's exciting.
Well, you can see it right behind me. There's one. There's the Young Fresh Fellows loft with the green
Oh,
writing
that's
on it.
it.
That's the record that we just put out like a month ago. But when you say we released it, we only made 500 copies on vinyl, and there's no digital, and it's not up on any streaming services, and not up on Bandcamp even. So we just we just did it for the people who came to our 3 shows we did in Portland and Seattle. But it's it's a it's a record we made last June when we were on tour. We were doing our 40th anniversary tour of the first record, and we were doing a quick tour of that, like did Northwest, then did Chicago, and all the way to the East Coast, because we played on Solid Sound Wilco's Festival, and that was really great. And we had one day off on that tour in Chicago, and I said, well, we should go into the Wilco's studio in the loft and record some songs. And everybody's like, you're kidding, right? Because they'd all learned like 75 songs, for the tour, and their minds were blown. And so I said, yeah, come on, it'll be fun. And so we didn't have a plan, but we went in and we ended up recording 11 new songs, and that's the record. The record behind us is the record of what we did that day, and it's all live. It was all done at the that day in the studio, so we didn't add anything to it. We didn't redo anything. And so we decided that's a really cool thing. We should put it out like that, just a limited thing. And then hopefully in the fall or early next year, we'll put out a real version of the record with actual new vocals and backing vocals and keyboards and acoustic guitars and all that other stuff we like to put on a record. So it'll sound really different, but that's the raw version. And so I didn't want it to be like a big deal. I just wanted to put it out for people who were into it. But I also really wanted it to be represented because of what we did on that one day. It was kind of magical, actually.
Gotcha.